you how to set up this. This is the Peristeen transanal irrigation system, which I said I was going to show you how I was to set up. It is slightly different to the Kafora in the fact that it has 3 or 4 things to connect. So this, I believe, was already connected to this. Then you have another one which the blue goes to the blue, so you basically push it in and then basically turn to lock it in place, and then that is on. Once you've done that, you have a grey and a blue, as you can see. The grey will go to the bag once you've filled it up, and the blue will go to the cone. So before we do anything else, I am just going to put this down like so, and I'm going to fill the bag. Now the bag has a temperature gauge on it. When this turns to green, it means that it is the right temperature to use. So I'm going to just fill this up. Takes a minute for my water to heat up. So I am just going to get a little bit more water out because it's not quite the right temperature yet. Still not the right temperature yet. Might take you a few times to get the right temperature set up in your bag. And just see if it's changing. It's not quite changing yet, so add a bit more. And see if it changes. Okay, so as you can see, the temperature gauge has now turned to green. That means that it is the right temperature to do the irrigation. So now that the bag is set up, we're going to attach it to the grey section, not the blue section. So again, in order to attach, you basically connect and then turn, as you can see, and that is connected. Then we connect the cone. So the cone comes in a packet like this. It has a tear on one side. Just tear it open, pull it out, make sure that you've washed your hands and everything prior to this. Now you can wear gloves, I just make sure I wash my hands and I don't touch the end of anything. Obviously when my nurse showed me how to do this, I was wearing gloves. Sorry, she was wearing gloves, not I was wearing gloves. So again, get rid of the pump bit at the bottom for a second. So we basically connect that, and then that's that done. Then you basically turn the nozzle to the little raindrops here, and then you basically start pumping this until the water comes out. Once the water starts to trickle out, as you can see, you then turn it to this stopper here. Then, like the last device I showed you how to use, you then run this bit under the water in order to activate the lubrication, and then it is all set to use. While in use, you basically put it back to this setting and you will squeeze this pump. Once you've finished, like if you're like me and do intermittent irrigation, where you basically do one lot of irrigation, then have a break, get rid of what has been put inside, then go back in for another chance to get more in so you can get the most out of it. Then you'll basically put it to this to put the water in while squeezing this, then this to basically put a stop on it. Do not do what I did the other day and kind of pull it away without actually put it on the stopper first. Once you've completely finished, you will then turn your device to this until you've finished and cleaned yourself up, and then you will turn it to this teardrop thing here, and that will basically get rid of any excess water out of your tubing, and it will also then allow you to disconnect from your bag and empty it out. And it is then very important for you to hang it up so that it drains completely, because you do not want this to go murky and be damaged, because these devices can last up to 3 months. So yeah, that is how you use the Peristeen, and I hope that you really enjoyed this video. Now, there is nothing wrong at all with the Kafora system, which is the system I showed you last time. It is very simple to use. Unfortunately, as predicted, it wasn't the right one for me. However, I do really like it. It's a really good system. It's very easy to use, like I said, very simple to basically do. And unlike this one that actually has a dial, the other one has obviously the stop tap thing on it. So if I just show you briefly what I'm talking about. So the Kafora, as you can see, has this tap here. So that is on full flow, that is switched off, that is switched on, and obviously it just uses gravity to go in, put the water inside, which is a lot easier to actually help you turn the device on and off with one hand, because obviously you're holding the cone in a certain area for yourself, and trying to turn a dial with one hand while trying to hold on to this so that water doesn't go everywhere is a little bit more trickier than the Kafora, where you just flip a valve. So that's probably one of the disadvantages of this. Like I said, this is used by pressure, the other one is used by gravity, so they're both fabulous devices. However, the other one was just not powerful enough for me, but I do really recommend it for those that don't have as many health problems as I do. And I will do a review video and post my experiences with both, but for now this is just a video on how to set up the the Peristeen device. If you watch my previous video, it will show you how to set up the Kafora. So I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, give it a thumbs up, and yeah, please subscribe and have a nice weekend. Bye.